Hello, gorgeous. Salem's got the vets in half an hour for a checkup. And she's most displeased with the fact that the humans are not getting her requests to be freed. I know, this is her usual innie and outie route. Through the bathroom window and over the conservatory and onto the fencing. It means she doesn't have to get on the floor where dogs might be. But mean old Pip and Lee and Kenzie have all told her no.
There are powders that you can put in the water,
Okay.
or dental sticks, or ideally brushing.
Really?
That, yeah,
I'm sure she'd tolerate that, to be fair.
I know what I'm saying. Not ideal. Few cats tolerate that.
Good morning, you lovely lot. It was a bit of a slow start because we were taking the cat to the vet, so I didn't kind of talk to the camera properly straight away. I just showed you what we were doing. Anywho, it's 10 o'clock now, and I've got an hour before I need to get Kenzie to school. So we're going to have a cup of tea. He's given his hair a wash, and then I'm going to start on the housework. After I've dropped him off, I would then have probably 2 hours to... I might do some puzzle, actually. I might do some of my puzzle. I haven't touched that in ages. And then I've got to go and pick up the lamb, take it to Joseph's, do 2 hours at Joseph's, and then because I've got the lamb, I can't really go into Asda and do shopping because I've got the lamb with me. So, and we have a load of stuff actually in the freezer that needs using. We've got quite a lot of food in there, so I might just bring that out. I do need to do a top up of fruit though at some point because Kenzie and I are trying to, you know, reduce weight a little bit, and by eating some of the fruit, you know, the sort of the low glycemic level fruits and what have you as snacks, as opposed to the more fatty options and sugary options. Anyway, yeah, make this tea, do a bit of hoovering, clean the bathroom, mop the floor, relax. I think it's probably safe to say my bathroom needs some attention. It has been a bit neglected with me going away last week. I did give it a very quick, superficial bleach and clean. Oh, hello, you coming back in again? Didn't expect to see you for a little while. I'm clearly forgiven. I need to empty the bin, sort out stuff, clean everything, put toilet rolls. We go for the Eco brand. Toilet rolls in there, take that and put that. That's my toilet for the van, so that needs to go back out to the van. Generally clean. Hello, can I help? You going to come and help me clean? Timmy, you going to help clean? Maybe. There we go, one clean bathroom. Right, now I need to go and drink the tea that's probably gone cold that I made before I started on this. I've just dropped Kenzie off at school and he's hoovered upstairs for me, which is really good of him. I haven't got as far as hoovering downstairs yet. I was doing other jobs, so I still need to hoover and mop when I get home, but the bathroom's looking good. I have thought it's probably best to grab some more goose food while I'm on my way home. So I'm going to check Stoag's, which is the farm supply shop, which I have to drive past. So I'm going to check Stoag's, see what the price is compared to what I get it from on Amazon. And probably look at whether or not there's any sort of conditioning stuff that they need as well, because it's been sort of a cold time for them, and I just want to make sure they've got all the nutrients that they should have. So I'm just going to have a chat with them about that before deciding whether or not I buy it from here or I buy it from Amazon. So I'll just check the prices. I got a poultry drink. They don't have any of the stuff that I buy off of Amazon, so I'll just buy it off of Amazon. But yeah, a little poultry drink just to give them a boost. It's got like iron and vitamins and that kind of stuff in, so I'll add that to their water and do that a few times, and just, you know, something to give them a little bit of a boost. Unfortunately, Rose is not doing so well today. Not sure she's going to make it, to be honest with you. Emma's given her some quick start, which helps to give them a sugar kick and some energy. She's very lethargic. She's breathing very heavily. This is just the risk with bottle-fed lambs, unfortunately. It can go horribly wrong. Emma's had to go out, so I've brought her here. And Emma should be back around 2ish, and then I think Emma can take over, but we didn't want to leave her on her own. So instead of carrying on with the housework, I'm just going to sit here with her. So she's got that company and she's not on her own. Just going to do lots of rubbing, lots of skin to skin, or fur to skin. Try and get blood circulating and perk her up a little bit. Feet feel cold. Emma said she felt she'd overheated a bit, but I think she actually feels a bit cold. The dogs are being very good. They're interested, but yeah, being really good, just sniffing, wondering what's going on. Good boys around sheep, aren't you? Thanks. There's very little you can do, unfortunately. It's just in the hands of nature. Given the booster, you know, to try and get things going, but there's not a lot you can do. Just make them comfortable, make them feel loved. Oh, Timmy, you helping look after the poorly lamb? I think having you close to her like that might help, actually. You can clean her. You can clean her. You can clean her if you want. It might help.
Down a shoemaker at this time, we went into a local park. And you would imagine this is a perfect opportunity because Diana is there.
John, our amazing vet, is here. He's just got a new baby himself. He's a couple of weeks old. And he's given her a Furry liquid enema. He's given her antibiotics orally and an injection. And we're just going to do a tube feed. She's actually started to make some noise. So that's encouraging. And he's just gone out to get a tube so we can do a tube feed because she really needs to eat something. But this is all down to not enough colostrum, which is a problem with multiples sometimes when mums can't feed. Just doing everything we can to help. It is now in the hands of the gods. We've done all we can, and now it's just keeping her warm and hoping everything works through. And if she's still with us later on, I can give her another dose of antibiotics, another tube feed in 2 hours, and just hope for the best. I've left Rosa in the warm, in a crate, propped up, and there's nothing I can do now other than to leave her to just, you know, have some peace and quiet. I'm going into Joseph's now. I've just arrived. I'm about 10-15 minutes late, which is fine. They knew what was happening. And then Kenzie will be home probably in the next hour, so he'll be there to be with her. And then yeah, it's just gonna be a night, I think, of looking after poor old Rosa. Joseph's story today is: once upon a time, Ryder saw a circus tent which looked like Timbo's circus. Ryder was concerned because there were a lot of traps and obstacles. Ryder called the Petronics, and in the meantime Orange was doing her exercises, and Red found a new friend. That is Mr. Super Awesome Man. Red went into the tent and was pleased that the Petronics were there. Tim said, Ryder's right, this looks like Jungly Joker's hideout. Who is a clown? I'm not a clown, I'm a ringmaster. I recognise that voice. Orange knows about you. Are you Kane? That's right, I'm Kane, the ringmaster of the amazing digital circus. It was Darkar's idea to invite him, and Orange's idea too. Arbe ate a strange fruit and it turned him into a giant monster. Ryder now realised he was not a baddie, and Orange knew this. Oh, knew Kane was not a baddie. Super Awesome Man defeated the Master. The monster, sorry. Darkar was looking for the apple. It was called a monster apple. Thanks to Arbe, it was found. Darkar grabbed the monster apple and said, "Darkar likey." Darkar took it into his lab and turned it into a good monster apple by pulling his tail. And when you pull a Furby's tail, they make a fart. Darkar sat on a comic and ate the apple at the same time, which caused Darkar to become a super monster man. The end. And then on the theme of superheroes, Joseph has designed himself a superhero with special powers called Super Angel Man. Can summon angels and vehicles, has an angel roar, and can change people's personalities. Good story. Did a good job. Kenzie's just rung me and he said he was with the sheep, and I said, "Is she okay?" And he said, "I think so." And I said, "Could you just check?" And he actually touched her and went, "Oh." And unfortunately, between me leaving and him getting back, she's obviously passed away. So yeah, so I said ring Emma and just let her know what's happened. So I'm going to go pick her up and take her to Emma's now, because, you know, Rob knows how to dispose of them in the correct way. So livestock and stuff, there's rules. So yeah, it's really sad, but we did what we could, and that's, you know, all we could do really, is just do what we could. And it's sad, but yeah, she was very much loved for the short amount of time she was with us. We've had her just over 24 hours and we did everything we could to help her. So I'm going to go home, clear up all of the blankets she was lay on, give everything a good clean. And yeah, I've got a quiet afternoon because I'm not going to go and do the food shop, and I've got nothing on this evening. So yeah, I'm just going to have a quiet afternoon. I might even do some of my puzzle maybe, or some of my study. I don't know, we'll see.